So how important is routine? For me, it's very important. I have to get up early every single morning. My daily routine is basically getting up between 3:50 and 4 o'clock every single morning. I actually have two alarms, one for 3:50, one for 4 o'clock. I just find it helps me get the day going when I get up early, and I've been doing this for a couple of years now. I used to have a difficult time getting up before 7 o'clock. I remember some of my managers saying, do you think you can be in at the office by 7? Even 7:30 would be great. For whatever reason, I just couldn't get up. But now I have a bit of a routine where no matter how late I go to bed, I still get up early, even on the weekend, which is sometimes quite annoying for my wife. So why is routine important? I think if you can have a routine every single day, it gets you into that frame set of being prepared. That's the biggest thing that comes to my mind. So I have my little book. I do journals. Some people believe in journaling, some people don't. I have to write something down almost every day, and it's usually my thoughts around inbound closing, ideas maybe for my YouTube channel. If we've had role plays like last night, we had some pretty good training with Matt Ryder. Unbelievable. And I don't want to forget some of that training, even though it's being recorded. But I like to write down my thoughts even late at night, but especially first thing in the morning. It's just like, what are some of the key things that I need to think about during the week? And as things get busier, you have to have a routine, because otherwise you're just going to get blown over by the storms of life, because a strange thing happens. Things get in the way, and unless you are scheduled with your time, people are going to dictate how they want to use your time. That is the biggest thing. The biggest reason why I have a routine is because I set out blocks of time in my day where this is my time, this is time with my wife, this is time for inbound closing, this is time for jiu-jitsu. Last night I went to jiu-jitsu. Look at this. I got a tattoo last night. See that? Check out that bad boy. No gi class. Yeah, man. The instructor there last night, what style would he best fit? We did a lot of anaconda crap, tying people up with their neck and stretching them and all that stuff. So there are people that have different styles of teaching. Some like doing lots of hip throws. Some like doing, arm bars. They'll focus on arm bars. And some like to do anaconda stuff where you're twisting the guy's neck and you're stretching him and all this. And for me, is that my style? My style is more ground and pound, for sure. But I like shooting in on people, taking them down. And then the cross mount is probably my sweet spot. And I remember sparring with a guy yesterday and had him on cross mount. And I make sure my elbows are nice and tight against his body. And then I just have this hand like this, just waiting like this. So if he scrambles and tries to grab my wrist, I'm just like, thank you very much. Thank you for the gift. Key lock time. So fun. So fun. I'll even admit I got choked out a few times. A little bit tired this morning. Because when you're doing drills, I find you have to figure out where your threshold is when you're rolling around. And after doing chokes for like a half an hour, you do get a little bit lightheaded. You get a little bit foggy, fuzzy, all this kind of stuff, because it's choke after choke after choke. And then you start sparring and doing drills into the night. And it was fun. I probably lost about 10 pounds last night. Anyways, where was I going with all this stuff? Routines. If you schedule your routines, that allows you to accomplish more things. I know it sounds kind of weird, but you can get more stuff done, especially if you block things out in little chunks of time. And that's what I do in the morning from basically 4 o'clock till 5 o'clock, maybe 5:30 is when I do stuff with my journals. And then whatever work that I have to do to get done, I try and do that to about, let's say from 6 to about 1 o'clock. And then my afternoons are spent inbound closing, training, role plays, phone calls, Zoom calls, all that kind of stuff. And then I have a few hours in the evening where I chill. A little bit more training into the evening. Sometimes there's Zoom calls in the evening as well. And then just chill. Usually I chill on the weekend, but I don't watch a ton of movies anymore. I used to be that guy that watched a ton of movies, but now I watch a ton of training videos. Anything centered around sales, I will watch. Anything around learning how to build a better YouTube channel, all this kind of stuff, I will watch. I watch the influencers, the creators, watch a ton of YouTube. Every once in a while, I'll watch some street fights, a little bit of mixed martial arts, some Bruce Lee stuff here and there. And that's kind of my routine, but I put it in a block of time. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna watch some YouTube for a while, see what people are doing. And then I'm trying to work on my Instagram channel as well a little bit. All this social media stuff takes time. And if you're not careful with your time, it's going to get away from you as well. But that's it for my ramble for Tuesday morning. Hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you in another video. I got to finish my coffee. Bye for now.